we have Nirvana. Nirvana, are you with us? And your people are with us as well? All right, good. Now, Nirvana, I understand that you are on insulin to manage your diabetes, yes?
Yes, and thanks to President Biden and Vice President Harris, I only pay $35 a month for my insulin.
That is great. That is great. But on page 465, Project 2025 calls for millions of people like yourself to pay more for prescription drugs like insulin.
Why?
Why? Well, I guess maybe to help Big Pharma make more money that they can donate to Republican politicians, I assume.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, unfortunately, it does make sense.
This chart helps visualize how financial contributions to political parties and candidates have evolved over the years. Red bars represent contributions to Republicans. Blue bars represent contributions to Democrats. Party split of recipients by election cycle 1990 to 2024. It shows the distribution of financial contributions to Democrats and Republicans over various election cycles. Trends over time. The chart shows an increase in contributions over time, with a peak in the 2020 election cycle. Top recipients. Below the chart, there's a section listing top recipients for the 2023 to 2024 cycle.
Well, I guess maybe to help Big Pharma make more money that they can donate to Republican politicians, I assume.
Certainly. Let's break down the key points from the text you provided. Medicare Advantage Default Enrollment Option. This refers to a new process established by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, CMS, where newly eligible Medicaid Managed Care Plan enrollees are automatically enrolled in Medicare Advantage, MA, plans by default. It simplifies the enrollment process for beneficiaries. Direct control of Medicare dollars. This proposal aims to give beneficiaries more control over how they use their Medicare funds. It could involve allowing them to choose specific services or providers within certain guidelines. Reducing micromanagement of MA plans. The goal here is to remove unnecessary administrative burdens and policies that overly regulate Medicare Advantage plans, MA plans. Transition from formula-based payment to competitive bidding. Instead of using a complex formula-based payment model, this proposal suggests adopting a competitive bidding approach for payments to MA plans. Risk adjustment model reconfiguration. The risk adjustment model, which accounts for differences in patient health status, would be adjusted or reconfigured. Removing restrictions on key benefits and services. This involves eliminating limitations related to prescription drugs, hospice care, and medical savings account plans within the MA system. Legacy Medicare reform. For non-MA Medicare, reforms would focus on basing payments on patient health status or service intensity, transitioning from fee-for-service to value-based payments, ensuring price transparency, and restructuring drug subsidies. Medicare Part D reform. The Inflation Reduction Act, IRA, created a drug price negotiation program in Medicare Part D. However, this program has faced criticism for potentially limiting access to medications. The recommendation is to repeal this program and pursue meaningful reforms in Part D. Remember that these proposals are part of ongoing discussions and may evolve over time. If you have any specific questions or need further clarification, feel free to ask. The provided text doesn't explicitly mention insulin or any specific drug. However, the proposal to reform Medicare Part D aims to address drug pricing and negotiation. It's essential to closely monitor any changes to ensure they don't adversely affect patients' access to necessary medications. If you have further questions or need more information, feel free to ask.
How do I reach these kids?